Alright, welcome back. Playing Factorio again. I'm down a camera at the moment. Well, I mean, I've got one camera, but... your view of the stream? What have you got? Oh, jeez. That's a scary view of the stream. I didn't expect that. I'm down a camera at the moment. That's alright. I literally bought the cheapest camera because I thought it would be like a one-off... Well, not a one-off thing, but I was like, yeah, we're just going to throw this together and see what happens, and if it works, it works, and then we can buy a better one later. Turns out the cheapest one... I mean, let's have a look at this box, right? Okay, I'll show you the camera that I bought, okay? This is the quality camera that I purchased. Okay, it is full HD webcam. Alright. Now, I'd like to point out the branding on it. The branding is no, I was just being cheap. I will buy a better camera. I can afford it. You guys have done more than enough to support me. Thank you. I was just being cheap because I didn't know how much I'd do it. I'll buy a better camera. But yeah, it's full HD web camera, and the branding I'd like to point out is nothing, but don't worry, because you're thinking, oh, I bet you it's got the branding on the other side. The other side says the exact same thing, right? Made in China. Oh, thank you for the kibble. So, also, it has USB plug and play. Well, that's fucking lying. HD resolution, widescreen video, built-in microphone. So I did try a full restart on my computer, Dave. I plugged it in and it said that Windows does not recognize the USB device. But see, here's the other great thing about this. You know, it comes with instructions, you know, and what it contains in the product accessories, webcam instructions ×1. And I don't know if you've got to read that. So what it contains in the box is webcam instructions, which is the thing I'm holding. It doesn't say that it's got anything else in the box, just the webcam instructions. So it doesn't mention, you know, the tripod that it came with. It doesn't mention that. It doesn't mention the sticky adhesive thing that it came with. You know, it just mentions, oh, it comes with instructions. Fucking great. What about the rest of the shit? Anyway, so I will buy a better camera. You know what? Honestly, the proof of tech was when I, like, the half hour before the stream. See, I had a thing set up here where I was going to be like, slide the cat A and B. And it's like, vote A, B, A, B. And then you got to vote. And then I'd switch the cats around, like, phew, A, B, A, B. And it was going to be great. That was the plan. I had this sorted out. But the camera, the unbranded camera, is shit. Am I doing the eye doctor route? Which cat's better, A or B? A or B? See, no, Windows doesn't recognize the camera. I know it was working before. But you know what? The proof of concept I was just saying is the fact that it was working before and it was actually going to work pretty well. So the proof of concept worked. Now I return this back to the store, get my money back, and maybe buy a better camera. We can give it a go. Alright, anyway. It's about the same. Can you try COD? You absolutely can. Anyway, let's play Factorio. That's enough of my complaining. Do I have a quick sort running in the background, or do I plan on bubble sorting them? I'd actually had I made up a bracket in... I made up a bracket in like a free web app that I was going to use, so that way we could like have, you know, a single elimination tournament on the cats. A bracket. You know what? I was thinking that, and I'd forgotten that joke when I started saying that. But yes, it was a bracket. But yeah, a single elimination bracket. But you know, that's all sort of fallen to pieces on me. But look, we'll give it a go probably next week. I'll return the camera, get a new camera, and we'll get one with branding, eh? One with actual friggin' branding. If anyone wants to recommend a camera that is less than like a hundo, that the important thing is that I needed to have like a little thing that you can screw into something, because I've got a little stand here. I'm gonna do this again. I don't think Panda's coming to the room. But see, there's a little stand there, which Panda bought at some point. The door is where I'm usually looking when Panda comes in the room, if you're wondering. Ooh. Logitech 920, Logitech. Okay. I will, okay. I'll have a look at that. I will save those recommendation, King. See this thing. £89. You know what's really funny? I actually have the older version of that right now, which is what I'm using. I realize now when I was saying less than $100, I was kind of meaning like New Zealand, not pounds or American dollars. But, I mean, it's a good camera, right? It does the job. It flippin' works. It does what I need it to do. Maybe I just buy the newer version of it. Maybe I do that. Yeah, cat dolls. But no, I mean, look, you know what? I have other uses for it. Maybe I'll just bite the bullet and spend the money on the good camera. This camera that I'm using is like the older version of the 920. I mean, I bought it like 8 years ago. It's really funny. The new camera actually showed better behind me. Upgrade for the new main use camera and use the existing one for the contest. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe it is time to upgrade. Cryo now. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for the recommendation. I will look into it. Anyway. I don't usually like talk about streaming stuff that much. I'm just really bummed. You know, I think that's reasonable, right? It's reasonable to be like so excited about setting something up and then realizing it's just... I mean, anyone who was here for the cool disco lights, you know exactly what I saw and went, oh, that's not right. I mean, they say disco is dead. Disco was alive and well today.
Thank you!
Oh, listen, thank you very much. Well, the gift sub. And of course, I owe you a meow. Thank you. Always got to pay your meows. Disco is not dead, it just went home. Speaking of disco, I always want to play Disco Elysium. Like, I get about a few hours in, and then I just sort of get bored and stop playing it. I want to play Disco Elysium, I just don't want to play Disco Elysium. Cat always pays their meows. Except for when the cat forgets, and then they have to pay double the meows. Or one extra meow, I don't know. For gift subs, it's double. For regular subs, it's not double, because otherwise the meows could get insane. There's already 13 meows for some of you. That's already a lot of meows. Alright, so we got to get the oil situation under control, because the seeds thing under control, because we got problems. Who doesn't? But I definitely have problems. It was really good, but you got bored in like 10 minutes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is good. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I just couldn't get into it. And then I was like, maybe I just need to try and be like an aggressive cop and just try to punch more people. And that was fun for a little bit too. But then I was just like, just take the aggressive route constantly. As the child at the start of the game who's just calling you names. And I just want, how do I roundhouse kick this child? Play it on stream, so I'm committed. Yeah, that's a possibility, but the only thing is I know when you're playing on stream, people are going to be more likely to be like, oh, do the XYZ thing, because it's a game that has a known story, and I don't really want that.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for the kibble, Gosen. I've decided that I just call the 1-bit thing that you guys do the kibble. That's just what it is. Why do I call it that? Because it amuses me. Yep. See, you know what? I said that and I was just like, did you hear that? I was like, there is too many people. There is no way this is going to get past the quotes. I just went, as soon as I said it, I was like, I have effed up. I have effed up. And maybe I'll be safe, but I don't see it. I know where this is going. Sometimes I get away with these things, but not that time. You're on the ball. Good catch. Well done. Clap, clap. Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely you're right. If you've got to step up to the plate and you got to put those at coins to make sure that people go, Steve, why are you roundhouse kicking a child? And I was like, well, he was being very rude to me and he probably deserved it. If you've played any, like, if you know the child I'm talking about, Kuno, you know that child probably deserves it. He's just very rude and he deserves it. There's a child in like the first 20 minutes or so of Disco Elysium, and he's throwing rocks at the dead guy, and like he says some words that I would not repeat on stream. Actually, no, I wouldn't not repeat them on stream. I wouldn't say these words. There's some words there that he says that I'm like, wow, I would never say that in my entire life. That's a horrible word to say about someone or to someone. I haven't seen the Babadook. All I know about the Babadook is that he's a gay icon because of like a bad, like someone misallocated it. And I kind of dig that because it's funny. Baba is Duke. Iki. And that is a game that I do not want to play. I keep looking at Baba as you going, maybe I should try it again. I'm like, no. Some people off. I mean, I'm not a fan of horror, so I don't know if it is a horror movie, but I'm not a fan of horror, so I'm not a fan of horror. Baba is you. Definitely good game. Yeah, I know, but I feel stupid playing it. And I don't want to play games that I feel stupid playing. Why are you playing Factorio? Da, 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 da. Anyway, why did I burn myself like that? Why? Why did I do that? I've said before, I'm actually not bad at Factorio. But I'm like, no, it's just a good gaff. Patrick's Parabox, it's easier. Yeah, that's a game I should check out. That game looks good. Alright, so I think it's that done. We don't make oil anymore, do we? Do we? I don't know. Do we make oil? How would we make oil if we were going to make it? Fatty acids and glycol, rather. Oil, you can make it from blue algae. Don't do that to me. You know it's not how this game works. I'm not actually offended. You know, it's a funny joke. I get it. I know what you're doing. Talking about C-Block, the best Factorio mod there is. Alright, for now we're just gonna do this. No, we're not. We're gonna do it like this. Gonna hype yourself. Aw. You can do it. You know you can. Get rid of the wood as much as possible. Cellulose is being a problem. Block is great. Yeah, look, I am always going to speak highly of C block. I don't care if anyone like goes, C block's not that great. No, you're wrong. C block's the best. But it's so tedious. Yes, did I not say C block is the best? You're playing Factorio, you're not expecting some level of tedium. What are you doing here? I don't think anyone sits around and plays Factorio and goes, man, I'm so freaking thrilled. No, the game's a bit tedious. And so is C block. But you can never stuff up C block. Just keep playing. And that's how C block is. A game mode that I can't stuff up permanently? Oh! Be still my heart. Oh no, my factory simulator game doesn't have enough adventure. Well, they have a game for that. It's called Adventure. Okay, we're gonna... That's what they're gonna add in the DLC. Or adventure for the game. They're gonna add like some wisecracking white, brown-haired white guy, called, Matt Stonks. That's what his name's gonna be. Voiced, of course, by Troy Baker. His name's Matt Stonks, and he's gonna be like this wisecracking engineer who lives for adventure. Yeah, Matt Stonks. That doesn't look. Don't disrespect Matt Stonks. He is a brave hero, and we'll all be talking about him next year. You see that game immediately? Join brave hero Matt Stonks as he saves the world by building a factory. Damn! Nah. Haha! I'm Matt Stonks. I made an engine. That's great, Matt. But what are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna build a car from scratch. You could. Oh my God! He built a car from scratch. Because you know every like. Freaking action white guy action hero needs a disapproving female voice. You know what? That is a horrible thing I just said, but you've played that game. Or you've seen that movie. I don't care what I'm talking about because you've seen it. We're going stereotypical as shit. Matt Stonks is all about that. You know what Matt Stonks likes more than anything else? I know where this joke is going and I don't feel good about it. But what Matt Stonks likes more than anything else is casual misogyny. I hate this character. I hate this game so much. I hate Matt Stonks. But everyone loves him. You know, and that's the problem with Matt Stonks and toxic masculinity. Everyone writes articles about how Matt Stonks is kind of an asshole. But at the same time, he's got a heart of gold. You know? Exactly. We already kind of hate the guy, but at the same time, we can't help but love him and his ramshackle atmosphere and how he doesn't give a shit. That's Matt Stonks for you. You know, he's not a bad guy, but he's not really a good guy. He's got a heart of gold. And when he shoots someone and he like looks at the picture of like their family, he makes a quip. And you're like, you just killed someone, Matt. He had a family. Heart of gold. I think you mean I wish I could get away with being an asshole too, and getting all that sweet, sweet money too. Because you better believe he is gonna like Woob is gonna have him on T-shirts. You're gonna be able to go to Subway and get the Matt Stonks meal. There'll be action figures of Matt Stonks. You know, it'll be incredible. Panda. Sorry, she just came in with a box full of cut up watermelon. Very funny. I want to ask you a question. How do you feel about the character Matt Stonks? Matt Stonks. I've just made him up. He's a generic white guy hero who goes around searching for adventure with his female companion who always dismisses him. But don't worry, he's got casual misogyny. He sounds like every hero I've ever heard of. Sounds like, excuse me, he does not sound like me. You also said I'm a casual misogynist. Get out, woman. I do not have a ball. Oh, I have been absolutely owned. Just to be clear, the Get Out Woman thing was entirely a joke. I do not talk to Panda like that. I just want to be clear. And she knew it was. Hoisted by her own petard. Very much so. Goodness. I hate Matt Stonks even more now. Put him in the character box. Let's never talk about Matt Stonks again. At least until, of course, Woob releases the expansion, in which case we'll all be playing as Matt Stonks. I hate this character so much. Anyway, not just because I'm apparently Matt Stonks. And I'm not going to start doing a character bit of being Matt Stonks more than that. Because it's at some point it's just... Imagine falling down at the bottomless pit. Curse you, Matt Stonks! Ah! He'll be falling for a while. Yeah, it's a bottomless pit. Ha! He'll die of starvation before he hits the bottom. Yeah, Matt. Yeah. He was gonna help us. No, he wasn't. He had a gun. The pacifist, he doesn't have a gun. Then what's this? A photo of his family. Oh. He's falling so much I should shoot him, yeah. Spaghetti Paul. Oh god, Spaghetti Paul. I've forgotten about Spaghetti Paul. He's so excited about spaghetti. Remember what his favorite flavor of spaghetti is? Plain. You know what? At least Spaghetti Paul wasn't a casual misogynist. Or a misogynist at all. Short him. What? Matt Stonks? He's the hero we all want to be, but not really. Thank you. He merely had bad taste in pasta. Yeah, it's true. That was his big failing. He had bad taste in pasta. Oh, yeah. He's also a crypto bro. I hate Matt Stonks so much. He short stocks, but only to try to make money from, like, the common man. He's like a reverse Robin Hood. In the sequel of Matt Stonks, he becomes a politician. And he just screws over the working class. And not in, like, the sense of, you know, a little bit. Like, he absolutely ruins lives. Insert political party you don't like here. Don't tell me what it is. I'm not getting political here. I'm just saying he ruins people's lives. I guess I'm a little bit political. I get away from that, what I just said. Oh. And just think, if we had the top cat of January right now, I wouldn't have said any of these dumb things. So that's exciting. Why do we not have wood? Come on, guys, we can make Matt Stonks like one level worse. I know we can. It's what Matt Stonks would have wanted. For some reason. Come on, do it for Matt Stonks. Let's make him one level worse. Who does Matt Stonks team up with? Well, there's his female companion, which he's just very, very rude to constantly. We know her. I don't know what her name is. I'm not going to try and guess one because no matter what name, you end up just coming up with like Bond girl names at that point, and I don't want to. I don't want to play that game. Oh, his psychic is Jat Donks. Yes. Just like the TV guy that the stock index does the exact opposite of what he recommends. Yeah, except he knows that it's going to do the exact opposite. Like he doesn't. He's actually trying to ruin your life. Jat Donks is a good name. I approve of Jat Donks. Like, not actually. Like, Jat Donks is an asshole, but I approve of the name. Dank Jots. No, I think Jat Donks sounds like more of a real name. And there'll be like a cartoon spin-off called Jat and Matt. Matt and Jat, sorry. Matt must always go first. Because he's insecure that way, of course. No surprise, though, right? Wow, a character of toxic masculinity is insecure? Say it ain't so. By the way, we're actually getting pretty close to finishing this tech tree. Wait, am I the female companion of Matt Stonks? Okay with that. How else do I know so much about him? Let's explain why I hate him. Because everyone who actually deals with him, except for, of course, Jat Donks, do I remember SeiferKatt? No, but I feel like I should. Well, technology is proceeding, so that's good. Space science seems to be the problem. But it does look like it's doing something, so that's cool. I need more logistics drones. Science continuing. Rutile is collecting, probably. Problem doesn't seem to be... I thought the problem we had was just that Not getting rid of the limestone. Okay. Can we do something with that? You're talking about Matt Stonks, world-renowned asshole all day. I did forget about SeiferKatt. Not bad. I forgot SeiferKatt. She looks like someone who would not be impressed with Matt Stonks. I agree. Very unimpressed. But of course, he's the only one that she can work with to get, revenge. Of course, by the end of the third game, she'll realize that the man she was trying to get on revenge on turns out all along was Matt Stonks. Matt Stonks. This is going to be the surprise twist of the third game. Matt Stonks is actually the villain. Yeah. That's the surprise twist of the third game. Matt Stonks is actually the bad guy. It's only a surprise if you didn't, like, pick up the immediate signs of he's just a dick. Matt Stonks, I hate everything about you. Like, literally everything about you. Except of how much money you make me. I mean, he doesn't actually make me any money because he's not a real character that I'm doing anything with. And I hope no one ever does anything with this character that I've made up. Absolutely free rights. If you really want to use them, you can, but don't. You know, I realize saying free copyright, not claiming or anything like that, just reminds me of when alt-right people started using the Punisher logo. Like, police started wearing the Punisher logo as they beat minorities, and it's like, are you aware of what the Punisher hates? Like, you know the first thing about the Punisher? And what he hates more than anything else? Is crooked cops. I don't know about the new Punisher logo, but I guess it's kind of cool, like an Oni sort of face, like an Oni mask. Just to be clear, that's a Oni as in Japanese devil, non-oxygen not included mask. He does not look like, you know, Ashcan or Meep or any of the other, you know, cute little shits that live in Oxygen Not Included. Yep. Same brain cell, dude. Same brain cell. Imagine that, you're some crooked cop doing some dirty work, working with the criminals for pay, and a guy just bursts in with like a freaking AK-47. I don't know what the Punisher uses. A freaking grenade launcher wearing like a mask of a smiling duplicate. You know you're in trouble now. You know the wide-eyed expression they make when they're really excited and they're putting on a hat? That's on the mask. I generally don't read the Punisher. Is that Matt Stonk's final form? What? The Punisher? No, because the Punisher's an asshole, but he's generally trying to do good things, sort of. I don't really know much about the Punisher, but Matt Stonks is literally a criminal. The only reason he gets off is no. You'll think no. Daredevil's the blind one. Daredevil is actually a good person. Like there is no doubt about it. Daredevil, Matt Murdock is actually a good person. Frank Castle / the Punisher is like he's the one that goes, oh, villains are bad guys. I'm just gonna kill them. And they're like, no, due process. They go to jail. They go to jail. And he's like, no, they die. I'm just going to kill them. And it's a big problem working with the Punisher if you don't want people to die. If you need his help, and you're like, hey, Punisher, we're going to do this by the book. We're not going to kill people. He's like, we're going to kill them. Like, no, we're not going to kill them. Give me 3 good reasons why I shouldn't kill them. Because we don't kill people. Those are your rules. Give me 3 good reasons. That's not a good reason. Yeah, but see, Daredevil does work by day and night. By day, he helps people who need help with the law. And by night, he goes after the people who the law has failed them. Like, I would have respect for Daredevil. I have no respect for the Punisher. And you're not supposed to, which is why when all the alt-right people started being like, yeah, the Punisher's cool, it started being like, no. Punisher has never been a hero you should idolize. Okay, we're going to try something here. I still haven't heard of Torpedo. No, I haven't. What is Torpedo? Torpedo? Which is a warped view of a superhero born by people's wanted just punish, no justice. Yeah, Torpedo, god damn it. Yeah, that's true. And while I get where he's coming from, he is not a hero. He is no better than the villains the people he kills. He wouldn't see it that way. That's kind of not the point. This is probably wrong, but I don't really care at this point. There are some heroes I don't really want to read more about, and Punisher is definitely one of them. I don't mind him when he's in like another person's book because it kind of, you know, emphasizes why he's a problem. But I feel like reading his book would never make me happy, you know. And on a single belt, I've got it around the wrong way. It should be like that. How it should be. No, it was right. It was right. Sorry, not sorry, but if someone says their favorite hero is Punisher because of how he deals with criminals, that's a big oof. Yeah, I agree. Okay. No, I agree. If anyone's favorite hero is Punisher, why? That's a good question. I mean, my favorite two heroes is Miss Marvel and Doctor Strange. Like, I always say that. Hello. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Soulburn's fine. He's an interesting character, fun to watch, but not idolized as a hero. Yeah, if anyone's idolizing him as a hero, then please think about what you're doing, because he shouldn't be. But I think he is a very good catalyst. Like he's not a good person, but he's a very good person for making things happen. You know, if you've got a villain that you want to kill off, don't worry, he'll deal with that. Oh god, this is gonna be a pain. No, wait, what? Problem isn't even that, it's medium tank 2s right now. Yeah, that's valid. Me, I just like Doctor Strange and his just, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, constant flurrying of plans that are failing over plans that are failing and just picking himself up after each one. And knowing more than he knows, but also kind of faking it a bit. I kind of just dig that. And Miss Marvel just because she's just a freaking nerd. And how do I not love her? Not in a weird way. I just want to make that clear real quick. Fun, you know? Like every time you say it, but not in a weird way. Everyone's like, yeah, it's a weird way. I think we've got problems with iron. I really. Oh no, you can absolutely like the Punisher comics. Don't worry, I wasn't saying you're not allowed to like the comics. Like, you know, there is strength in saying a character who is a bad person is a good character to read. Like, for instance, in the Game of Thrones TV show, no, sorry, not TV show, books, my favorite character was Cersei. Not because she was a good person, because man, she was a catalyst that was very interesting to watch happen. Like, I loved Cersei's stuff because it's just like she was just a mistake after mistake. Don't worry, no, I didn't see it that way. But, and I just loved watching Cersei just F up constantly. And you built immunity thing. If only I didn't. If only I had 2,000 of those things. I got 2,000 of those things. I mean, why don't I just use one of them? I don't know. Yeah. I was all about Cersei in Game of Thrones. Because she was just an absolute mistake machine. Power armor 2 win. For chassis 4, there is no power armor. Chassis 5 is... Yeah? Yeah. Oh, it's actually getting kind of close. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this backwards. It's really difficult to build backwards, I've just remembered. Such a chassis barker. It is so strange to build backwards. Yeah, we've got to do some real pasta surgery here. But you know what they say? I'm not past my past my prime. Alright, good. Easy. Wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Why are you booing me? I am right. Oh, your boos just bring me joy. I reckon we could probably change those to Crusher 3s and have a better time. Where's my spider these days? Oh, it's right there. Okay, hi. See you then, spider. Okay. I don't drink, so booze doesn't really bring me any joy, I'm afraid. But I will add that quote in just a second. Okay, let's add that quote. Bill's vodka. I guess I do have vodka in the fridge. It's been sitting there for... I don't think we've touched it since we moved in here. Like, because Panda doesn't drink much either. Well, Panda I think drinks even... Panda drinks a little bit more than I do, but barely. I don't know. Like a company in New Zealand that makes it, I guess. Pretty good, I think. I mean, I don't know what's good alcohol. I don't drink. I just said that. Absolute vodka, I guess, is good. Said I don't really drink, so I wouldn't know if it's good or not. Self-conscious about that. I think we're good at that point. I may have gone too far with that, but that's all right. Always weird when you start trying to speed up iron. Like, what are you doing? Why did you not do this hours ago? Hang on, did I just see a problem with it's epoxy, it's always epoxy. That's its biggest. Oh, hydrate. Yeah, we can hydrate. I believe speed this up. That's honestly what it says on the website. No, of course it says that on the website. I wouldn't. Why would I just believe that? No reason to just believe that's what's on the website. Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's what we've got in the fridge. As I said, it's been untouched for a long time. It just chills there. We out of... That is surely not. I mean, my trick with ordering alcohol at a bar never changes. It's always, just give me the sweetest thing you have. Just imagine a 16-year-old girl, her first drink, what would you give her? And they're like, yeah, right. And then I just get something that's pink and fruity, and I'm like, yes, that is what I wanted. And they're just like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, I'm pretty happy. Holy shit, Solberg, no. Bad, no. God, no. No. This is why I go to a bar that is like reputable and not some sort of weird back alley thing. Goodness. Try a Long Island iced tea. I don't even know what that is. I actually have tea in it. What is Island ice? Long Island ice. Oh, it's not actually just an iced tea. What's it got? Vodka, tequila, light rum, triple sec. I don't know what triple sec is. Gin and a splash of cola. I cannot drink it. Wah, wah, they got me in the last word. I cannot. Cola has caffeine in it. I cannot have caffeine. And therefore, I cannot drink it. That's all right. But nothing. All good. Doesn't bother me. And people are like, wait, where does this energy come from? I don't know. I'm a broken individual. This is how I live. I can get a decaf. Oh, I get. It's just generally I wouldn't get anything that could have caffeine in it just because it's kind of too dangerous. It won't kill me or anything. I'll just be very, very sick for about 2-3 days. So yeah, generally, if I'm going to be sick for 2-3 days because of drinking caffeine or having caffeine, I will stay the hell away from anything that could have caffeine. Just because it's, why roll those dice that someone remembers this problem? Remembers this could harm me. I'm not gonna roll that dice. So they say that chocolate has caffeine in it, but I'm fine with that. So maybe it's something else. It's in coffee and colas. I don't know, but I'm staying away from them just to be on the safe side. And those are not. Why is our output full? What, oxygen? It does, yeah, I know, but at the same time, it doesn't affect me. So maybe, maybe who knows? It's some sort of placebo effect. I don't know. Tiny here of caffeine sensitivity. Yeah, well, not that big a deal. Bother me that much. Something I just gotta be careful of. Ah, because it's not connected. No, I don't, because some teas have caffeine, and again, using the law of I just want to be safe, I don't touch it. Oh, by the way, we're at 69 oxygen. I'm actually considering it's a smaller one of these. Oh, because then it would be 69.69. Is that what you're saying? That'd be pretty good. That's the dream. I need trees at 42%. Well, unfortunately, actually, you're right. I was going to say, unfortunately, we're beyond that, but we're not. So, unfortunately. Hopefully, that'll grow more trees. R/trees. I like how R/trees is about weed and R/weed is about trees. That's one of those wonderful little Reddit things that's so stupid. Why have we got no... We should have at least had some tree science. Images are coming this way, right? Tree gnomes. Who knows? Wait, what? I didn't know that one. Well, I think you know what I haven't searched before then on Reddit. giving myself away. I must withdraw my weeb card. Research is going all right. Huh. Internet is very weird, isn't it? So, all up, we need to get here. Once we get, what are we doing? We're doing optimization 7, then we get zoology 2. We're about to get fish. A couple more sciences. What is the real order that we want to do this in? Like, this is actually relatively easy to make uh, antimatter traps. Need to make like 25 of them or something stupid like that. No, we need to make 25 per probe. Gonna be interesting. I'll need to consume them pretty quickly. Maybe I will need to do that after fish. I mean, look, we are down to not one page. I was going to say we're down to one page, but we're not because we haven't done this one yet. We're almost down to one page of things left to go. Stretch it? No, we can't. I'm pretty sure that's done, so that would get us down to there. Still lots of science to be done. There's thankfully these are not space science. But there's still a lot that needs to be done. That's what I'm saying. But if we can really focus on, okay, you know what? Every time you go logistics, you always want to go up here. Why? You come up here. What are we making? Oh yeah, okay, okay. We got enough of those though, don't we? What else are you wanting to make? Those. Yeah, you know what? We don't need logistics bots anymore. We can just turn that off. Great. If you were going to go somewhere, you would go straight to the space station? We got a problem here. What is it? I was wondering when those would run out. Oh, we've got some more bauxite. That's cool. Alright, well, we might end the stream very, very soon. We don't have any more copper. We don't have any more uranium, which is a shame. We do need more of that. But quite frankly, there'll be a time where we just need to just launch stuff, but that's okay. We're getting now into the point where there are like sciences that are infinite, which is cool. I'm actually really happy to see infinite sciences being available. That's an infinite science. Or improved break time. Yeah, with my science. Yeah, we're making progress. I think the progress is actually a lot more impressive than you think it would be as well. Anyway, I am actually done for the night. We're probably 319 now. Oh. You impressed with the approach? Trying to end the stream here, Ghost, and I didn't want to have to go to the tarot deck. It's alright. It's not your fault. It's actually the 8-ball's fault. Okay. Tarot card that we're drawing is Knight of Swords. I don't know what that means. Now I gotta check the little book that came with my tarot deck. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. It is brash and nothing will stop him. While skill and bravery, however, arrogance may mask the risks in front of him. Knight of Swords. Okay, so inspired to action, but do not cut corners or rush to your destination. Remain open to conflicting ideas, and don't be afraid to test your ideas. Alright, so we're not done yet, is what I'm hearing. Be cautious. Thank you, Tarot Deck. Thank you, Tarot Deck, for reminding me that I'm not done. But I'm still working towards it. As long as it's not a deck of many things. Oh yeah, that'd be a stream ender. I have drawn stream end. Alright, thank you everyone very much for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Sorry that Cat of the Month didn't happen. I'm remarkably sorry that didn't happen. It's quite sad. But anyway, we will get there eventually. If you would like, yeah, Ghostin, thank you very much. You got the social links there. You've got youtube.com/SeiferKatt, which is where I post the VODs. And you've also got the Discord link there. So, you know, that's there. Ask Panda. Might do that tomorrow. I don't know. See how Panda's how her schedule looks. Possibly. We'll see. Yeah. Shout out to SeiferKatt. Yeah, shout out to SeiferKatt. He's a great streamer. Yeah, good friend of mine. Shout out to Solburn also. He hasn't played Factorio in a while, but you should follow him anyway, so when he does, you can watch him. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed today. If you're new here, do follow, and I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. Out, is that how you can